point stun plus
really good stuns, and they have Grimstroke ult to help control him in fights.
Also, the
And they have
core.
TA. Like I think TA just wins the Lifestealer matchup 9 times out of 10.
So does Ricky actually. They're pretty poor matches for him.
There wasn't a lot left. They made this really hard.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Yeah, me neither.
Don't love it. I wish they did Bristleback.
That's
Stavo Plus, it is indeed MLPDota and Jhonxfire. John, welcome back, sir. Another fantastic day of SCA Dota. How you doing, sir?
Doing great. This is a really exciting matchup. Boom up against Motivate Trust. This probably is one of the determining matches for who goes to the major, right? And we've seen this matchup multiple times before. Most recently in the Mineski Masters, that went 5 games. Motivate Trust did win the first 2 games. They just got reverse sweep. So we'll see if they can carry that momentum. And the panel was talking a bit about it. Draft looking a bit, maybe compromise here for Motivate Trust. So we'll see if Boom can manage to make advantage of that really big here.
Yeah, I know the pre-matchup video, they were talking about just shutting down Jackie, but literally using all their bans on Jackie and then taking his Ricky at the end as well, one of his signature heroes. I mean, they really focused on Jackie. They were not joking around. And with that, we can head into game number 1 between these two. And it's kind of like you said, John. A lot on the line for both teams. Boom currently under... Oh, wow, a sky view here. Gonna give a quick shout out to our producer and observer, Mr. Pythian, for doing this fantastic work, Jonathan. We've never seen this before. The sky view.
Oh yeah, he's been raving about doing this for a while. Glad to see it in Scam. Inkswell's up at level 2. They'll just keep playing with this.
Oh, he tried to go for the Astral. Has to use it on himself to try and survive through this. Does at least avoid the Inkswell damage, but well, now Tino, he's going to cop a fair bit of damage back. Nothing too much to write home about, as he does have tangos, but never mind. He never got the Blink Strike off. And with that, they will claim first blood on Masaros, which is something I was not expecting to happen. Back in. But Yopaj is around to zone them out, so they won't even be able to get the Grimstroke, as now Yopaj will go back in onto Garcha. That's a lot of damage out. Garcha, where's the Remnant, sir? He's going to wait it out. I'm not sure if he gets out of this. Flame Guard is there. Slide of Fist, but he is going to end up dropping. I'm pretty sure he had mana for a Remnant.
You've got Mirana on hand, but Boomboy's just been forced to watch mid way more often. Tino, though.
Oh, Tino. That's a nice arrow out, but they are still going to turn with 3 heroes around. They'll make the jump in onto Boom Buoy. Q's going to show up. They'll try to snipe Tim's on this Lion. He's still making a run. Sanity's even dropped, but nobody's dead yet. Tino's out of range now. Garcha, he's going to at least go after Tim's. They find something, but they do miss out on the big Tino kill. They only end up getting a support line for their trouble. Maybe they can set up onto Yopaj, though, as he returned back into the mid lane. They will have the Meteor Hammer to drop. Yopaj, he'll turn around and fight. Oh. Now FBZ's around. He gets a nice arena down. Masaros, he'll be the first to drop. And they found a great OD kill now, as Garcha is still playing in that mid lane. We'll eventually have to back and down that mid tower, right? Like you're against TA, you want to lock out that jungle, but hold that thought, because Scam is going to get stunned up by this Rolling Thunder into a nice arrow from Boom Buoy, and they should have enough damage to at least find one, but can they find the next? FBZ, he'll drop the arena down. Do they really want to keep this fight going? Garcha Boy is going to be able to Remnant out as now. Maybe they can find Tim's with a buyback. Is going to be out from Scam. They want to keep the fight going again, but the Moonlight Shadow is not going to allow them out. Not from FBZ, but now the Cavalry's here. They want to keep going. Motivate, can they get it done? Sanity's out, they've got FBZ, but now Yopaj jumps in. Boom Buoy, he'll leap out of there. In fact, now the TA in danger. Garcha, he's got the chains up, locking him down. Sentry Ward is already there to make sure they see him, and Yopaj just about to tick over, and it looks like he will, as they can't save him. In fact, Tino, he's a bit late to the party, but he's shown up. They will happily take his life away as more tips to fly out for poor old Tino. Motivate Trust, John, 5k net worth ahead. Very least until he has that BKB up, so he can avoid the Astrals here from Masaros. But Motivate, they're confident. They'll move into that triangle. In fact, they'll go for the fight now. Astral is out. They've got one target. It'll be FBZ on that Mars, who has no arena anyway, but they're going to try and blow him up in time. But meanwhile, Masaros, he got caught out. Yopaj, not quite there yet. They're going to keep trying, and in fact, one Melt Strike will get it done. But now can he get away from Jackie? He'll try. Rolling Thunder's going to be right behind as now Garcha moves in for the chains out. They'll land the stun, and that'll be enough. A pretty damn good trade, if you ask me, for Motivate Trust, as they found a 2-for-1. And BKB up now on Yopaj's jump, but there's no buyback hold available, so this could be very dangerous. They'll make the jump in, try to get rid of that Aegis ASAP. Jackie's being controlled, but he's not dead yet. They'll go after Masteros instead, try to get rid of that OD. He will finally drop it. Jackie, he's going to go for the man fight. Onto FBZ, he goes with the spear away. Is going to be there as Garcha. He'll keep going onto the Mars. They just want something. Chains are not going to connect though. He'll keep trying, but it's not enough. In fact, now the turnaround. Tims is there. The Earth Spike will be enough to lock him down, and they want a bit more now. Jackie's very low. He does still have that Aegis, but you'd love to see it gone. But the Enfist will be out. They do see Yopaj. There's a sentry on the cliff though, and FBZ, he'll get the spear back with the Astral. Is going to save a nice arena out, but Jackie, he's right onto Yopaj with the disarm out. Yopaj can't help out right now. He'll try to BKB TP away, and he's going to make it in time, it looks like, but the TP, it's taking so long. He is finally out of there as Tims. He's going to buy back on that Lion and try to rejoin this team fight, but they've found Tino. BKB popped of his own to try and avoid that arrow. Onto the Mirana they go. They found Boom Boy, but now Scam, he's in big trouble. Jackie's got him down. Yopaj, he's reinitiated in this team fight. He's got down Q, and Jackie can't really deal with him on his own. So they will back off as Tino gets a sleeping dart out. It's a 3v5 scenario as the Astral is going to be there to juke out the spear from FBZ, but now the smoke screen is out. Inkswell is there on Tino. Who do they want? They go on Garcha. They'll miss out on Jackie's. He does rage TP away, but Yopaj, he's chasing them down. He does find Masteros, and now he finds another. They've got Garcha boy. Oh, and this is really unfortunate timing for Motivate, John. He'll be the one to take it and does activate it. So they want to try and go right here, right now, but Motivate. They're 5-man smoked up. They're going to try and make it happen, but FBZ, he'll have his smoke broken. Jackie will run in. Arrow, it's going to connect onto the Mars. He needs help right now. He's still going down. Bashes out. FBZ, he'll get the BKB off an arena in time, but it's not going to be enough. Soulbind is there. Tino, he's going to try, but he can't get the jump done by himself. In fact, the Rolling Thunder. Q just holding everybody else back as Yopaj. He's popped the BKB, but he needs to blink out. He cannot take this team fight. Bash is there, however. Jackie, he'll get the Abyssal Blade in time. He cancels the TP and Yopaj. Well, he gets Garcha boy. It's something for the side of Boom, but it's not enough. It is going down very, very fast. The Sideblades just keep bouncing around. They found Jackie. Spear is out. This time, though, he got the rage jump just in the nick of time. As soon as they go on, Soulbind, it'll hold down a couple. Tino, he'll go into the tricks. Meanwhile, Arrow is going to fly in. FBZ tanks it with the BKB out, and now Masteros. He's been caught out in the arena. That'll be one down. Buybacks to fly out. They need this Roshan. Sleeping Dart is there. They've got the Life Stealer with the smoke screen out. They hold him down, but Garcha, he'll be there to try and save. In the meantime, Yopaj, found Q out. Another buyback forced here by Boom Esports as they chase down Yopaj with the blink away. This TE is just so hard to catch. He's not giving the opening. Gets a haste rune and just runs away, but Motivate Trust, they're going to start the Roshan again. They've committed the buybacks, so they've got to commit to the Roshan. But FBZ looking for that spear target. Yopaj, he's in with the Bloodthorn out onto Q, but it's not going to be enough. So Jackie back in onto the Roshan now. They've even got the X coming out for Skem for that Dark Portrait. Masteros, he just fought back. He can't afford to die right now, but Masteros is going to drop. He can't survive. Boom Bowie now will be the next target, and the Soulbind is out from Boom Esports. They've got the Aegis up. Yopaj, he blinks right in. He's got everything off the side of Motivate Trust. Oh, Boom Esports, they're doing it all over again. Just making the comeback happen. And it does seem like they might have the opportunity now to try and go high ground. There's 2 heroes down without buybacks. And with an Aegis up on Yopaj, there's just no reason not to. So they're going to try. That'll be a very easy tier 3 tower, but oh, they're going to go for tier 4s. They know no buybacks available on 2 cores means they can at least try for these tier 4s. It's just a massive comeback if Boom can make it work. Motivate, they're the ones under pressure now to try and make sure that Boom just can't take their Ancient for free. Arrow's going to fly through, but it will miss. Yopaj, he has the Swift Link up now. He'll just keep going, so Jackie is forced to try and force a fight. He will do so, but Yopaj just ignores him, goes back in after the tier 4 towers, but now Tims has been caught out on the line, but FBZ, he's in with the arena. Jackie with the BKB, he'll survive for now. He's going to have to 1v5 them though. He does get one, but Jackie now's being chased down by Tino. Do they just go after the tier 4s again? No, they'll try after Q. Back in on Jackie. Sleeping Dart will hold him down. They need your punch there with the damage output though. Nullifier is there, FBZ, he'll join in. Jackie, he's still alive, turning right back around now with the bashes out. FBZ, he'll just hold up the shield. Yapaj, he's onto the Ancient. He does not give a crap about Jackie. He'll just keep going after the win. They call it. They call the GG. Boom Esports, they've done it once again. They did it a month ago in the grand finals of the Middle Masters, and now they've done it all over again. Mineski Masters into the SEA DPC. Motivate Trust, they just can't catch a break. Not for game 1 at the very least of this best of 3 series. And what a game it was.
Line up much more though, in general. I just think they're more well-rounded, and I think their timing is easier.
I actually like MTG's lineup a little bit. I think it's easier to play Io Luna. They just literally just farm, and the entire game is on Boom to try and take objectives and pressure the map and take that triangle away from them.
Okay. I love when my panel's divided because
Last time we saw it, I don't think it did too well. So we'll see if Motivate Trust can kind of make that work. They've got the combination with EIO. Who knows what could happen? FBZ is on that OD, and last time he had it, they did win, but you know, it was maybe not something he was too comfy with. So we've got to see if that's kind of fixed up here for Boom.
It did look very rocky last time around, but we do have game number 2 underway, so we'll head into that right now and see what the hell is going to happen between these two teams, as I think Motivate Trust. I mean, you looked at their body language and the cameras during that panel segment where the draft was going on, John. As thank you again, Pythian, for this lovely view that we're looking at, the skybox. Thanks,
Beautiful.
Pythian Lagoon. But with that, John, back to my point. That's a very nice sticker. Back to my point. They looked very defeated, John, during that drafting stage. I mean, you look at the cameras, you look at their body language, you look at their faces. No one on Motivate looked very happy.
Yeah, I mean, it just felt like they had the scaling. It felt like they had the draft. It felt like, you know, towards the mid-game, they were just finding everything they needed. They had a good net worth lead. They were keeping Yopaj in check.
Advantage, and you kind of went over this laning phase. Yopaj, he's going to try and man-fight this one out with the Spirit Siphon. They're very fire up, but Gacha, he's not going to make it. Yopaj, an absolute giga chat, getting it done. That takes balls, John, to walk up to the Viper like that with that much low HP. In the meantime, top lane, they are going to try and go after Q, and they are going to get him. Another kill here for Boom Esports. As they pick up one from the mid and the off lane, but that mid one, that's going to hurt. In that mid lane, you kind of rely on Gacha to have a good lane this time around, but he dies solo to Yopaj. And now, at least they find Tims on that Pango.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bonus for Jackie. It doesn't compensate for the fact that the DP finds first blood.
Is I think the idea for Boom, as they are going to smoke up as 3 now, and perhaps they will be able to address that Luna problem you talked about. Problem is, Boom Boy is going to be around to break the smoke, so they might have to wrap around the long way, so they move up. They've got the vision. In fact, Boom Boy is going to back off at the wrong moment because Jackie now getting a jump. They do have Rolling Thunder, and they will pop it right onto that Luna as they try to heal her up and keep her safe, but there's not enough help around. Jackie's just been perma-stunned. Gacha, he's going to show now to Tino. They'll try to do with the Razor, but the damage has been sapped away. Tino, he'll go down to the Nether Strike off Q. So it's a 1-for-1 so far as Masaros rotates over, but FBZ is there to save. Tims, he's going to be fine on the Pango. And that'll be it, a 1-for-1 trade. Both position ones going, but Tims, he'll be jumped again. Swashbuckle is available, but the spear is not gonna land. Tims, he is somehow still alive, but eventually does drop. Problem is now you've got to deal with this Death Prophet, but Relocate is out from our IO to get Masaros out. I can't say the same, however, for poor old Q on the Spirit Breaker, as he is gonna drop. So a pretty even trade across the board for both teams.
Maybe look for pickups here.
Charge out, Tim's going to be targeted, but he does have that Swashbuckle if he does want to throw it out. For now, he'll just tank the charge. Scam on the high ground is going to get some vision here for the side of Boom as Motivate. They'll try to go in, but Tino, he's going to show up. Arena is dropped, but it's quite defensive as Gacha. He's been left behind. Jackie, he'll jump in with the Eclipse. They found at least one on the Viper as Jackie's trying to fight Tino, but the damage output is too much from the Razor. Tino's out of there. Masaros, he's going to be left behind a boot. He'll get Astraled up, and Boom Boy, he's not safe either. Tim's found another. It might just be a full team wipe as Boom Boy still trying to run. Tim's just having a look through that tree line. Looks like Boom Boy has successfully juked him out.
Yeah, and it's a good smoke dodge for Motivate Trust. I believe they did spot that after their obs ward by the ramp on the rune. It still loses to the objective. They'll try to fight though.
Big charge in, and the arena out, but the Astral is going to save Tino. He'll keep trying. Static Link, it's not going to be enough. Yopaj now, he'll get the siphons going. Motivate, they are dropping, and now the Sanity's out. FBC getting the job done. They got the Yule Scepter. They've got the big target. That'll be Jackie gone to Boon. 3 down. In fact, it might be 4. Massaros, he's stuck around to clear up the creep wave. They have no buyback. Oh, they have no buyback. Time around, Boom Boy, he's going to tether. Tims, he is still going though, a big Rolling Thunder connecting on 3 heroes. But can they still make something out of it? Spear is there, it won't really land on much. Rolling Thunder still happening, but nobody being locked down. Instead now Motivate, they'll charge back in onto Tino, but the Yule Scepter again from Yopaj to stop them in their tracks, and now the turnaround. Back on a Massaros, they'll Viper Strike up Tino. Arena down defensively, is it enough though? They've still lost Q, but they have found out Tims. The roll up again is not going to work out this time. Jackie, he's got the kill, at least in the Pangolier. So another Viper Strike is there, onto Yopaj this time. Jackie. Oh, there's the Exorcism out. They're committed all the way now. Boom Esports back in onto that Viper. Luna is going to BKBT beyond. He does not want to borrow this, but Gacha Boy, he cannot do the same thing. They've got plenty of time to go back after that Roshan here for Boom.
Aki, so your DP does have one major item over everyone else, and it is really hard to knock Yopaj.
Yopaj is going to try, but he's been caught out. Astral's there to save this time around. Eclipse was committed, but it's doing absolutely nothing. Yopaj, he's still alive. Yule Scepter's there. Tino's going to jump in now. Tims, he's out with the Rolling Thunder, and he's connected on 2 heroes. In the meantime, Jackie, he is running to the fountain, but he's not going to make it out. Gacha, he'll be the second to drop. It's not looking good for Motivate Trust. They've committed all their buybacks, but that's about all they have. Jackie and Massaros, neither one have buyback gold. And the jump in is there again. They've got Gacha Boy a second time. He just bought back. They're trying to help out with the IO, but Gacha's gone. Boom Boy now, he'll be Astral up to boot. FBZ has been all over them this game, just allowing nobody to get out. That's it, GG, Boom Esports. I can't say it was a convincing 2-0 against Motivate, but it is still Boom, John, and they are still undefeated in the SEA DPC Division 1.
Oh yeah, they stay clean here on Boom. Motivate Trust, bringing up a good fight, especially in the first game. Second game, you know, they draft really differently. They've been really targeted with Jackie. They couldn't really get him the heroes they want. Boom definitely did the research there and just keeping Motivate Trust away from that playstyle. And it was just tough for Motivate, right? Like they couldn't go back to their failed safe heroes. No dude.